Discipline Stoners.
The gateway drug to mindfulness.
Gateway drug to mindfulness. Let's roll one up and take a hit. Gateway drug to mindfulness. Let's roll one up and take a hit. Gateway drug to mindfulness.
And welcome back to another episode of Discipline Stoners. I'm your host, Ellevan.
My name is Winnie.
And we are the Gateway drug to mindfulness. And today, we have just a jokester in the house.
Yeah.
A hilarious guy.
Yeah. Okay. So I met this next guest when I first started back at stand up this year, and he made me feel very welcome and loved in the community.
He got a big warm laugh. So if you're doing a set and there's like 5 people there, he'll just make the room feel like filled with love by his explosive laughter.
Which you will see now. Please welcome Mr. Nebin Francis.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
I think I'm the first guest to ever keep the mic like this.
I told him
have an explosive voice.
Yeah, that's right. You have an explosive voice.
With the opportunity of how hilarious he is, I figured I would give him the duty of holding the mic, which I usually take the burden of. But yes. I feel like I can put you in any situation. You're going to make it funny.
I can. I can joke about anything and anyone and anybody. And
I know, it's so good.
It is such a good talent. But sometimes the problem is, if I could say something serious, nobody would give a shit.
I know. I don't think that I personally believe now, after just our interaction this morning, that you've never said anything serious to me.
In my whole life.
I love that. That's so good.
Which is nice. Is that something that you always had?
No. It's I started kind of being a goofball recently, a year ago. So
what? Why?
Okay.
Come on, get your joints up because I need to smoke because I listen to this.
Oh yeah,
Today
let's start with that.
Some Ghost Splitter. Just pause that for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
We got some Ghost Splitter or some Ghost.
He told me to pause.
Just one's pause. Ghost Drops half gram Z Splitter pre-roll that Winnie blessed us with. And what do you got there?
Okay, so for you, we know that you don't do this very often. So
I have never done it.
No pressure. I got you the lowest dose, gummy, which is 2.5 milligrams of THC. No pressure, only if you want to.
Yeah.
You want to try?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
I'm going to try edibles for the first time in my whole life.
Get your joints up.
Yeah.
Nebin Francis is about to.
Nebin Francis.
Okay, so do you want pineapple and lime or sour grape?
I'm a grape guy.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love grape too.
Okay.
High five.
So this is from Back 40.
Is it 40 years old?
Uh-huh.
So
40 years old?
So you have a...
No.
Can we talk about your fashion a little bit today? I love it.
Okay, I just came into this country and robbed a Valley Village.
I was gonna say it looks like you balled out at the dollar store. This is like a Canada
and I bargained
day.
for this.
It's awesome.
There you go.
Look at this.
Good luck. It's probably not going to hit you until
20 minutes.
3/4 of the way into this podcast. But this is interesting. We'll see what happens. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you guys for having my favorite couples. Okay.
Just point it towards you.
My favorite non-celebrity couples. You guys are my favorite.
Okay, so you were talking about why you decided to become silly.
Yeah. I feel there's a lot of serious people in the world. If you look at news,
so many.
So much. Today I saw the news and the person there
just chill,
being very, very there's stabbing, there's killing. Why not make a joke about it? They're stabbing.
Exactly.
They're stabbing.
They're just trying to drop frequency. It seems like it's mind control.
Well, there's just absolutely no way they could be there's some killing going on
there's
today.
There's stabbing in Scarborough. There's no stabbing in Scarborough.
She goes like this. Guess what? Someone got fucked up.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Okay, the reason why my face is sweating right now is because
Do you make out with a chick on the way here?
Not only that, it's just that I put this disgusting moisturizer that Tyler Hartley gave me, and now I feel like weird. So
It's okay. Don't worry about it. People sweat on here all the time. Do you want to turn the air conditioning on?
yes, because I'm not that cool.
So how long have you been doing stand-up for?
A year.
Oh, wow.
But like I always take a hiatus from stand. Yeah, I always take a hiatus from stand-up comedy since I rejoined school. I just do want to finish school, business. But this is the thing. I don't think I'll ever be a businessman. Nobody will take me seriously. And again, but I do.
But you'll learn business. You'll learn the
Exactly.
fundamentals of business.
Exactly.
So what are they teaching you in business school?
Funny business.
Yeah, how to do funny business.
No, they teach you accounting, marketing, sales, microeconomics. They teach you sales. They teach you marketing. They teach you microeconomics. Then they teach you accounting.
So essentially, how to be a revenue gaining brand or anything.
First step: have money.
Right.
Okay, everybody, take out your notes. Take out your yellow sticky things, whatever.
Write this down.
Write it down. Put it in your wall. Have money. So the first thing to have money is to work hard.
No.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, that's one way to get there.
Yeah.
That's one
Yeah,
way
it's
to
one
get
way
there.
to get
Yeah.
there. Yeah, for sure. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to
We
work.
don't
You're gonna have
have
to
much
work.
Yes, you
but
have to
It
work.
doesn't have to feel hard. That's something we talk about a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like work hard at all.
Why do you want to have a school degree?
Why? Because I want to do a lot of things. Like, how can I explain this to you? It's like, okay.
You don't have to
Is this
lean towards
working?
it.
Is this working?
Point it towards you. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, how about now? Is this perfect?
That's great. Just
See,
point it towards you.
It's already 10 minutes
It
in.
seems to go up.
Okay.
It's all good.
How about this?
You hold this all the time. You know, Mike.
I know. I can't. How about this?
Perfect.
And right now, I'm way more comfortable.
Perfect.
Good.
Okay. So, what was your question again?
Why do you want a law degree?
Why do you want a school? Not a law degree. I don't know.
I do want a law degree.
Why you want to go to school? You're a year into comedy. You want to go to school. Why?
Yeah, because I have no money.
And do you want to get a job?
Yeah, I do want to get a job, and I want to use that money to do comedy. But for that, at first, I need to. I do need to. Get that job so I can get money, so I can afford stuff. Right
Okay,
now,
cool.
So your goal is financial freedom first. Then you're gonna use that
Yeah.
to feed your passion
Again,
project. That's
dude,
good.
I'm 20, man.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Are you?
but yeah, so I do need.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah, I do need to have some money before I do want to produce stuff. I do. If you want to produce shows, I want to produce sketches and whatnot.
You know, you can do. Me and Winnie were just talking about this, and not to deter you, it sounds like you're on a great path, but you can bootstrap a lot.
Yeah.
And you can get interest from pilots. You know, if you have enough focus, but it sounds like you're on the way to gaining the mental tools to do that stuff. But you'd be really surprised what you could do without money.
Yeah, you shouldn't wait to do something until you have money. You should just figure out a way to do what you want to do while also pursuing money.
You'd be surprised how
Absolutely.
many people with money do things for no money. Like create events and source location and talent.
But that comes with what you're doing
But it's
now
time.
also.
Yeah, it's
You're
time.
networking and building your
And
brand
20.
and your business.
What were we doing when we were 20? We're in
We
LA.
were fucking around in LA.
I was doing stand-up. I was doing stand-up
Yeah.
in LA. And you were
Yeah.
doing runway modeling.
Yeah. But
Fuck.
we didn't know shit, though. We didn't
You don't
go
know
to
shit.
school.
At least you have a fucking goal. We were just out here swinging with our
yeah,
eyes
we
closed.
were just we're going to get famous in 3 months.
Yeah, we moved to LA to get famous at 20. That's what we did.
Okay, so you want to produce shows. That's cool. Good job. Keep at it. If
Yeah.
you were I know that you have a show coming up that's important to you. If
Yeah.
you tomorrow were someone was oh yo, you're going on tour because you're gonna be crazy big. Would you put school aside, or would you be like, nah, I'm going to continue my school?
Definitely I put school aside.
Nice.
At that moment, like if I am going to get at least like an amount that I feel like that I'm going to get, and obviously I'm going to take that path.
Yeah. Okay, so comedy is number one for you.
More than anything.
Okay.
Who put the school in your head?
Myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
Well, that's good.
Because I do want to. Dude, I want to wear better clothes. This is like a $2 glove.
I have those gloves, though, by the way.
You look good, though.
Yeah, you look
I know
cool.
that kind of. Thank you.
Don't knock this. This is like Pauly Shore mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like again, like having financial freedom is really good. Like, you know,
Being able to do shit is good.
and also the root causes my whole life. Again, and I haven't lived my whole life. I'll be on the next life.
Hey, come on, I'm going for the pound. Yes.
Okay. That's
Streaming
great
now.
song.
Thanks, bro.
Such a good song, right?
Yeah.
I know.
That
Love
one
that
flew
song.
out of me.
So, it's my whole life. I was like handed out stuff. Do you understand? Like, okay, so my mom would, my parents would like get me this, get me that. I don't have to worry about rent. I don't have to worry about cooking, cleaning. And I was like, I don't want to live like a puppy. You know?
Fuck.
I don't. Yeah, you know, my mom used to like cut my fingernails.
Very admirable.
Like I would sleep.
Till
awake.
what age?
16. Like 16.
Shout out Nebin's
Shay-
mom.
Shave my like face, yeah. Once she cut my ponytail, so growing this ponytail, next morning it's not there.
Holy
She
shit.
did it at nighttime while you were asleep?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck, you are a legend, Nebin's
Oh
mom.
my god.
That's crazy.
Your mom's amazing.
Did
Yeah.
she do it
She
because...
cut your nail. Did that make you feel weird?
Very, but it's kind of helpful.
So
Like, I don't want to.
helpful.
I don't
very
have to do
helpful.
it.
Yo, she's doing something that needs to be done while you're getting nurturing rest. Shit. That's like next level
That's
nurturing.
next level. Is she a
Holy
full-time mom
shit.
or does she?
Full-time mom. She
Yeah.
was a nurse. So nurse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bless
she has
you.
those skills. Love that.
I imagine she's probably not watching it.
What's your mom
No,
doing?
she would.
She would?
What's your mom
She
doing?
wouldn't understand a word,
You're-
but she would still watch everything I do.
Oh, amazing.
Because she like loves me to that. She's the one who told me to pursue this.
Yes.
Told me to move to Canada.
So holy fuck.
So where is she now?
She's in India
Oh,
with
amazing.
my father,
Okay.
making love.
Yeah, good for
Are
them.
you just, do you have any family here?
Nobody except like comedy family,
Oh.
like Josh and Dana. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, that's what's up. That's what we're all about too. It is. It's the
Yeah.
art that you do, the family, and that
so
community.
great. Like they love me so much. Like there
Yeah,
was a
you're
point in
hilarious.
my comedy career that I actually was going to quit stand-up comedy because
Don't do that.
yeah, I would never do that. But then they like inspired me to not do. They gave me a place to stay every time I come to town.
Oh.
Even Tyler. So it's like
That's
there's a
nice.
lot of love in this community. You guys too. You guys gave me water.
You need to stay hydrated, you know?
Oh man, yeah, man, you're so quick with it like that. I love that. I'm such a fan. We met in an improv troupe, and like that's such a priority to have that like quick-wittedness. I just you have that. So yeah, don't ever.
And the first time that I saw you perform, I thought this was your bit, but you were like halfway through, you're like, I have not done any of my bits yet. Like I haven't,
No,
like this was all just
yeah.
like me standing up here doing
you're just
nothing.
fucking around. Like
Just
that's so
and it was
good.
so good. Like I went off book for the first time,
Yeah.
just the last show that I did.
Yeah.
And I was very scared and nervous and didn't feel like I did a good job because I was more in my head, but apparently I did actually do kind of a decent job. But
No, you
like,
did great.
yeah, I just think that's so amazing to be able to stand in front of an audience and like not do
Yeah,
what
why are
you
you
were-
crazy like
not
that?
do
Why
what
are you
you
loco?
rehearsed. Like
Why are you
holy
loco,
shit.
essay?
Yeah.
I am like born to do this.
Yeah.
I've been getting on stages since I was like 7,
Yeah.
8. Like I've done acting, I've done theater, I've done musicals, I've done
So that's
like
good. He knows
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was in a Christian band.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was in.
When did you move here?
I moved here a year ago? And I have
So
such
you
good
moved
English.
here
eh?
and you started pursuing comedy immediately because your mom was like, "Go fucking do
Yeah.
that."
So you lived
Mom
in
and my
India?
dad, my family members, all my friends.
So you lived in India.
Yeah, I wasn't born in India though.
Where
I
were
was
you
born?
born?
In Dubai.
In Dubai?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Very hot, climate-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then so you were in India. You grew up in India.
No, 13 years of my life I was in Dubai, and the next 5 years I was in India, and at 19 I came here.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like,
That's very fascinating. You're moving around. You're doing a lot, and you're in the flow of your performance
Yeah.
at 20.
I know. It's
So
just,
good.
Yeah, I just want
very
to
exciting.
get things fast. I just want to like before 23, I want to like have a Netflix show
Good.
or something. So that's how my goals are.
Good.
So when you have that kind of mindset, so when you're on stage, you're going to be funny. Like it's your mindset. Like
Yeah.
when people are gonna look at me, they're gonna laugh.
Yes.
I'm gonna make them laugh.
Yes.
No matter what.
You
know?
get it.
And that's what I'm doing. And you don't need bits sometimes. You just have to just force yourself to have a funny thought and just work on it. But I do have bits. I do write, but I've only first time I ever wrote and I did a set was at Yucks. Like that time.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best sets I ever did. I mean,
Sick.
I've done better after that, but that's
that point.
Yeah. People were laughing really hard. You guys watched the set probably.
Yeah, I watched it on
She
YouTube.
commented like, "You are perfect."
No, dude, you do. You carry this light with you that when you're out, because I saw you just chilling with Winnie, going with her, doing her the same honor that she did me when I did stand up and hit all the open mics. She come with me and watched. And I got to watch so many comedians when she would do these rooms. And when you went up, it's like the pressure to, this is just what happens in any performer watching another performer. The pressure to judge their act comes on because as a performer you always want to get better, so you're always like, I like that, I didn't like that, that person's at this level of consciousness, or you're always observing a performer. But with you, it became irrelevant that you were supposed to be a comedian. You were just this shining goofball.
Yeah, just like a friend.
It was just fun to watch, and you pulled the pressure out of the room a couple times that everyone was trying to be super funny and go for the laugh, like they were shooting a special or something. Like, here's my material, but you're just like, we're in a fucking restaurant's weird. That was awesome, and that's what I do in freestyle, is find the present moment and show everyone the present moment, and you're not scared to stand by that. So that's beautiful that you have you connected with that intuitive process of finding that real moment. It's huge.
Even another thing, but again, this can become like a controversial statement, but I do believe that there is no line in comedy. But
There shouldn't be. I agree with you on that.
yeah, but again, a lot of comedians in the scene have that.
No.
And they go up on stage
Fuck that.
with that mentality,
Fuck
and
that.
because they are going on stage to please people
Fuck
and not
that.
doing what they stand for. So when they go up on stage and let's say you're going on stage with maybe a joke with some race involved, okay? I think usually those jokes are kind of hacky, but again, that's my point of view.
Exactly. It's not a tasteful, good move anyway, but it should be allowed.
But again, you are allowed to do it.
Yeah.
And you have to face the consequences.
Exactly. In the world where you
Yeah.
can say whatever you want,
Yeah.
you can also...
dude, you could I have said a fat joke to a fat couple. You need to have the balls to say that they're a face. So I was doing this fat joke at Comedy Bar, and there was just two fat couple there, and they were they're not having it. So they were tell me another joke. So I was like, hey, where did you guys meet each other? At a buffet?
Okay, honestly, you bring up a very a valid point, my friend, because I said that to Win. I'm like, because I did stand up over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was the point. The point was to fucking push as far as you possibly can.
Yes.
And be a nutcase. And now the amount of political correctness that's in a bar where no one is, who are you worried? No one gives a fuck right now. What are you doing? Are you a teacher? It grossed me out. And when you came up and fucked around, and there was another guy one time at this weird Mexican place in Kensington, I think he was also off the rails, but he was drunk off the rails. You're off the rails on purpose, and you kind of still want to go on this ride. It's sometimes when people go too far, it's you blasted it to smithereens, but you have a nice way of keeping it.
Yeah, again, it's
followable.
I am not doing it to offend anybody. I'm doing it because I think it's funny. That's it. Like, people laugh at it. Why? The offending part is the later part. You know?
I think people forget too that like anything is going to be offensive to someone, right? So like, I think it's okay if there are comedians who don't want to offend. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I also think it's fine if there are comedians who want to push the boundaries. I don't think that we should be telling anyone what they should and shouldn't be doing for their craft. You know what I mean? So like, I think that like we all just need to chill out a little bit more in that regard. But like, if you want to be offended, go be offended. Like, no one's stopping you.
You bitch, yeah.
Like, and if you don't, you don't. And we're just always going to have to deal with those two sides of people, I think. I don't think there's ever going to be a world where someone is like, goes somewhere and doesn't get offended about something. Like, and what we get offended about is going to change and evolve over time, I think. But I still think it's going to be there. So,
once the people who are getting offended at the things they're told they should be offended about right now, once those things and those sources, the media stops visibly canceling certain things and people will be like less offensive to it, that's the shit. They're programmed.
I gotta stop you there because I just think that like, I think that for the most part, I really think everyone's doing their best job and like fighting for things that they believe in, that they believe will make the world a better place.
I fight for my country.
So why don't we just let them, you know?
Do you clip your own fingers now?
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought them from Dollarama, the fingernail clippers.
Did that take did you get, that's a skill, eh?
It is a skill, but at the same time, it's easy. It's like opening a can. You just watch a YouTube video and you're pro.
So,
Yeah.
fuck, that's so good.
Again, I have to add on one thing to our later discussion. We can move on to next topic, mass murdering. And it's our favorite topic. We're going to talk about all the mass murdering. He's going to take
Jeffrey
up the stats. Do you have a stats person here?
Yeah.
No.
Jamie.
We go
Jamie.
Unchecked.
We go unchecked. Discipline stoners, exclusively unchecked information.
We have no stats. And
very shaky facts. Discipline stoners, you don't want to tune into this for guaranteed information, but more like
because we've
colorful,
stopped trying
creative.
to convince people.
We don't believe in the sides. As much as life has the polarization and offensive and non-offensive or one side or left or right or blue or green or purple or whatever, it's like, dude, we're all just doing this little dance for each other. And it's like, you're different. That's nice. That's cool. Yeah.
I'm a pseudoscientist.
Are you? So what else?
What's a pseudoscientist?
Word I made up.
And who's your favorite mass murderer?
Hitler.
Who's your serious?
Because he's funny.
We're coming off of that.
Charlie Chaplin. He has that Charlie Chaplin mustache. And the comb over. Looks slick. I think he uses virgin oil on his hair. Like, really slick.
Oh,
yeah.
So slick.
Yeah.
Like, must have been even more slick in person than we saw in photos.
Oh, yeah. He would have got a lot of Jewish women.
Do you know... Do you know that human consciousness evolved a lot during that time period? Like consciousness used that trauma and that really on the surface like horrible situation to actually like learn a lot about itself.
Yeah, consciousness is a motherfucker. It doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not like good or bad. It's
girlfriend. Like no, she said that she wants to listen to some like Holocaust jokes for otherwise she wouldn't make me food. She was like, give me some. Yeah, she said like I want to listen to some of your Holocaust jokes. So
wow.
Great. So you guys seem like a match made.
Yeah, she really she got big demands.
Yeah, I mean it's very funny. Yeah, she's very funny.
Is she a comedian as well?
She would never.
What did she make you?
She made me potato pancakes.
Oh, yum.
Like
Yeah.
latkes?
I love potato pancakes.
Yeah.
Like latkes, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sort of,
Yeah.
but like latkes.
So as a thank you note, I put 6 million Jews on a Post-it note and I put it in our oven. So.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
It's going to take a moment to absorb.
Yeah.
Just
Fuck.
stretch it out,
we,
you know?
We got to practice what we just preached. Everyone that was just like, hey, yeah, freedom of speech. And then this is
Yeah.
why people like Nebin are important. They make you feel. They make you feel like, ooh, something kicks off. Like, oh, they should be corrected. I'm going to write that this is inappropriate.
6 million Jews.
Stacks it on.
6 million. Okay, that's too much. Anyway, but
Just want to say
I do want to
we
know
love
who
the Jews.
your favorite comedians are.
favorite comedian. To be honest, I don't watch stand-up comedy. It's true. It's true. I only watch
Everything he
bits and
says
pieces.
is going to be funny.
I don't want. Cause I
so-
think stand-up comedy is so easy and hacky, man. Like you could be the best comedian in the world, but like, you know what's really funny about it? It has like I don't know if they can see. It has the Canadian flag, so you can't see shit. So it's just the matching this. Where's the hat? So there's the hat.
Yeah,
the
put your
Canadian-
get up on.
Yeah.
We'll take a picture and insert it here afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll make you look really cool
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
outfit.
I'll have you floating in Canada space. There will be bacon, hot dogs,
Yes,
Love
it's
it.
perfect.
Love it.
and some Tim Horton cups. What's your favorite part about Canada since you've been here? What do you observe and you're like, I fucking really like this in comparison to the rest of the world?
Man,
Because you've been around.
Oh, I love the snow. I've never seen snow. It was my first snow.
Oh my
It was so
God.
amazing. Like everybody was making this snow stuff. What do you call snowman? And like I jumped on the snow naked, like with no clothes, like with my cock out, and it was so good. Like
Why? Why did you do that?
because it was funny. Because it's funny. Like my neighbors were like, "We're gonna call the cops for indecent pictures." So what? It's fun. You guys are fucking narcs.
No.
Calling the cops.
That's who the fuck calls the cops on nudity?
Yeah,
I don't know.
fuck
That's the
that.
worst.
Nudity
thing.
needs to be less offensive.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever go to Hamlin's Beach?
No, I've heard about him. Two of my friends went and he said like you only saw like dirty grandmas there. So.
It's not about what you see; it's what you can be.
Yeah, but then again, that's my friend's opinion, and I don't call people grandmas and grandpas.
Dude, some
Yeah.
older ladies are
very-
fucking banging.
Yeah.
Even that couple, there was a high E. coli warning in the water
Tom
that
Hardy.
day.
Tom Hardy is a hot grandma.
Tom Hardy?
You're a sledgehammer of jokes. This guy belongs in a writer's room at NBC.
Yeah. Do you want to write for things, or do you just?
I do want to.
Would you write for Jimmy Kimmel?
What? Who's Jimmy Kimmel?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Jim.
you. Yeah,
yeah,
Like who?
yeah.
If you don't know comedians, like what if some comedian is like, "Yo, will you write for me?"
Write some fucking jokes for me.
And you don't. Would you study them?
Yeah, I would study them. I would take them to Tim Hortons. I'll get them the free tap water. And
you just picked their brain.
He's gonna give me cappuccino, and he's like, "This is water." Like this is a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian.
So
thing.
does
If
your
it's
brain
in
just always do this? It just constantly keeps spitting fire. Do you meditate? Not yet.
I used to meditate. I know yoga. Like I've learned yoga for 4 years.
Did you live in an ashram?
No, I live in a home.
Your face. We'll need to do a zoom in on that.
I told you this is going to be fun. I knew it.
Oh, fuck.
I knew it.
How many minutes are we in? No, just in terms of
28.
28. You feeling anything there, fella?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Just more sweating.
I'm so cold.
You
I
already
know.
turned it off?
You're the
No,
kind of
I'll
person
get-
who
I'll
would
get a
wear a
sweater.
turtleneck in summer.
Yes.
Yeah, I watch all your stories. Love it sometimes. Yeah, I love watching you. I
Love it
actually put no.
I love it sometimes.
Yeah, that's great. I'm
That's
so
so
glad.
good.
I mean, I'd rather you love it sometimes than no times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when you bitch about shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I have this comb. Like, who gives a shit? Like,
I
who
know.
gives a shit, Winnie?
The comb thing was interesting though.
But it's
because
interesting, but like
When he can talk
it's
about
funny.
nothing and make it.
I
Very
was-
funny. It was
I
very funny.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. But I was genuinely mad.
I think even funny. Now I'm happy that you're sad. I love cringe comedy. I'll tell you about that later, but then you can
No,
finish
I don't.
your-
I don't need to. I don't remember if I had started.
You
something.
continue right on
Yeah.
to French comedy.
I'll tell you the funniest thing that happened in a while. Okay, so the place where I work, there's this girl. I can't say her name, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. Shout out,
Hi,
Bailey.
Bailey. Bailey probably would watch this. So she's very introverted
Can I have these?
and awkward. And
Unless you want more.
I want more.
Okay.
What is this mine?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. No. You have your package,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
you can have
he
this
has-
package.
Yeah. Well, sharing is caring, right? That's
Yeah.
what my mom told me. Okay, I'll have one. Okay. So there's this guy. Okay.
So you and Bailey?
Can you build? Yeah.
What's happening with Bailey?
Okay. Bailey is this very introverted, very, very weird girl at work.
Is she pretty?
Very pretty.
Nice.
She's learning psychology.
Oh, so she's smart and pretty.
Yeah, but she's not supposed to be introverted.
What do you mean
you gotta,
supposed?
because in psychology, I think if you want to be a good therapist, you gotta like talk a little bit more. I don't know. I'm dumb, but
I think they let people talk. and
so
analyze.
yeah, so I'm dumb.
You do have to be able to make people feel comfortable though, and sometimes introverts have a hard time with that because they're
Yeah. So
inward.
this is very funny, okay? But I don't know if you guys would find it funny. But so I was working and we were walking through the halls. So she was cleaning rooms and she was coming out of the room, right? And she was coming out of the room and a guy randomly just comes out of the elevator and goes and walks next to her and says like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And she just didn't even notice him, and he was like destroyed, and I just found it very funny. I just like moments like
That is funny. That moment is funny.
It's
Yeah.
so funny, like
Because
stuff
you can't
like that.
even write that. That's so real.
It's so real.
She
And-
wasn't trying to be rude. She just looked away.
Yeah, it's like she was like, "You don't exist. I don't give a shit."
amazing.
Like some people, they just wake up one day like this way. I'm gonna be good to people. I'm
know-
gonna wish people, and then you get that, and it
Well,
feels so good.
It's just well.
That's funny, man.
'cause
You
I'm
alchemize
inside-
life with comedy.
I'm inside that person though, and they are so inside their own shit that like
Yeah.
they literally didn't mean anything. That's why I just don't ever think that we can ever take anything personally because
Exactly.
like you literally
Don't take
know
anything
what's going
personally.
on with
Yeah.
anyone
100%.
ever.
Yeah.
Like they could be so inside themselves, just like that they
Yeah,
skip
I
past
see
that.
again. Like one thing that I always struggle with me is that something I take personally is like, I want people to take me seriously sometimes, but it's kind of like a very hard thing, you know. And it sometimes gets to me because I feel like, oh, am I a clown? Like, am I like, you know?
Yes.
But again, like, it's fine that I'm a clown because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know? Because I know that I'm going to be a millionaire with this fucking act, and people are going to love this.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I like to break character, but but it's great to have this path. And like, I'd rather be somebody that like, I could just walk up to a room at work, okay? Everybody will be like this at work, and this even Nebin.
Yes.
Like they'd be so happy to see me, and you could get that energy. They're like, "Hey, how are you doing? You look good." And like, I have this Cuban mother.
So you're
Yeah.
you're sharing your energy with people.
Exactly, and it
That's
feels
great.
so good. Like, and I would just help everybody because I'm so energetic. I'll fold towels for you. Yeah, I'll
That's so nice.
Yeah, I'll get you this. I'll get you that. And it's like, tell some jokes, you know.
That's
I'm-
wonderful.
I'm seeing your documentary and a clip taken out of this podcast in 20 years.
Yeah.
The
Thank
rise
you,
of
ma'am.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone's
the-
going to be like, oh my God, he
Hey,
was so little.
Hire us for your Netflix show, okay?
Yeah, it's Netflix. It's Netflix, Nebflix.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah. So that's the name of the show.
So that's how you become a millionaire. You create your own streaming platform.
No.
Netflix. Netflix, right? That's what his business degree is going to be.
Perfect. I
But yeah,
love that.
life is so great.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so
I
beautiful.
always say that to people. Like, I was depressed like a year ago, and I was very, very sad. And I was like, why am I sad? Why am I depressed? It's because I'm not doing anything good for the society or myself.
Gotta contribute.
Yeah, I gotta contribute. Then
Feel fulfilled.
then you can still be depressed, but you're at least doing something, and you could like, now I'm not depressed at all.
Exactly.
Can I drink this water?
Please, yeah,
please?
relax. No, but
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, these people, they want to listen. Listen.
All we
At least
do-
leave a comment,
all we
okay?
do is
At least
take-
I feel like I've had 3 things to say, and he just keeps on going. But it's so good. It reminds me so much of me at 20 as well, which is
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
incredible.
listen to people.
I'm starting to see why I like you so much. You just remind me of me.
That's what
so
every
good.
person that I know who are in their 30s say to me. Everybody.
You're a good
Nevin,
reflection."
you or me. You or me.
I love it though, but no, you have your own
You
optimistic
definitely
spin on
weren't
it.
me. I
And-
was a scared little baby
Yeah.
at 20.
But you know, you have your own cool spin on it. So, yeah. Do you? Fuck, give me that.
Or I wasn't you, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
What
I'm
is
interviewing you guys. Okay.
Yeah, what do you want to know about us?
No, he was finishing a great point.
No,
He has
I
a
was
great
finishing a great point here. I was pretty much just gonna ask you, like, what's the move? Like, what do you feel creatively inspired to do?
Okay. I want to create a...
You're just gonna keep hitting the stand-up scene? Not to put all your plans out
yeah,
there, but you're
but
in school and you're hitting
yeah.
the stand-up scene.
I want to be... Stand-up, I don't see a future of stand-up in me.
You do?
I don't.
You don't?
I want to be a comedy actor.
Oh,
Like, I want to be, like, the next Kevin Hart.
Nice.
So that's what...
Fuck. That's
and-
what I want to be too.
Yeah, I want to be.
Yeah,
I want to be a
basically-
comedy actor, and then I'll like tour, which
Because,
which kind of will be like a stand-up.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But it's not like.
We know
the-
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not like
fuck.
technically a stand-up.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
this
good.
is cool. That's such. I didn't know that.
For example, like Steve-O. Like.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know,
I love
you know
Steve-O.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Steve-O, Jackass.
It's
but
pretty
now-
much our plan with this show.
My name is Steve-O. Like, guys, fuck yeah.
Who's this?
Steve-O.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, he does that voice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just
I know,
fucking
it-
people are fucking cool shit.
It just sometimes sounds like. Does that hurt? Like it sounds a little bit sometimes like it might hurt to talk.
Yeah, because I think like his probably got a lot of injuries during.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just pushing.
Yeah.
His throat hurts, and he just deals with it. He has a very high pain tolerance. He broke his face at one point. That
Yeah.
boy's been through everything. Shout out, Steve-O. I want to be
Shout out
on
to
your
Steve-O.
podcast.
Shout out.
Pull up in
Steve-O.
your van and come get Disciplined Stoners on your podcast.
Again,
Yeah.
like
Maybe
Steve-O,
Nevin will be there,
yeah,
too.
Fuck yeah, I want to be in Jackass. I'm willing to.
Have you ever
Fuck.
done anything crazy like that?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I've like jumped off a skateboard like on like a steep and shit. Yeah, it was a
You
big thing.
jumped
back
off
in
to a skateboard on the steep and shit? Run that back, though.
the steep, what do you say?
You were
Road.
On, you were on a skateboard and you went
Like
down
from
a
the
hill
street to
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah.
on a fast, steep hill.
Yeah.
Did
and
you
you
fall?
fell off.
Yeah, and fucking hurt my ass. And my phone broke,
Did you break anything?
and it's still broken. Look, check this out. See?
When did this happen?
This
But your
happened
cam-
when I was in Oshawa
Your
with
ca-
my Oshawa boys.
Are you in the schwa?
What is that?
Are
What is that word?
Are you in the schwa?
What I don't
That's
know. I've never
Oshawa.
heard of that expression.
That's Oshawa.
Schwa?
The schwa. Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
This is
Okay.
where you're at.
Oshawa.
If
I
you're in
don't know
Oshawa,
if
it's
I've
the
ever.
schwa.
I
Oshawa.
don't think I've heard that either.
Shout
too.
out 21. Who's that? The band that I did?
Schwa.
21 Amp. 21 Amp?
21 amp. Oh.
Yeah, that I did that song with.
Yeah.
And they called it the schwa. I thought that was smart.
I apologize to all the schwas out there. I didn't know that.
So
But-
do you skateboard?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I love skateboard. I love Plan B. Like the companies, the skateboard, not the thing. You know,
Like you're not going to be a professional skater.
No, I don't want to do that. But I would do it for a lot of money. So I could say, well, be.
I like
a lot
how
of
much
people do
money
that.
drives you.
Yeah, money's important because I don't have money. But at the same time, I don't think about money at all.
Yeah.
But I do think about money because, like, comedy comes with money. So it's like, if I say I'm doing it comedy, I'm doing it to make people happy. Like, I do, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and also for money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's good
cool.
that you're in
That's,
business
it's
school.
nice that you're being honest with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like I think you're going to be more successful. I
If
think
you have that mindset.
I think it's tough the struggling artist thing. Like I do it for the love of it. It's like oh
Yeah,
man,
we spend
that's,
time there.
That's a tough place to.
You can't exist there.
Expand.
Yeah, you can't become more because you want to put money into your art too. You want
Yes.
to do things for
Yes.
your craft that
Yeah.
cost money. Like Winnie sends herself to acting classes and like
Yeah.
I produce things and it's like
Yes.
just it has to be done. No one's gonna lift that weight for you, and oftentimes you do have to fund it yourself. And even the biggest guys fund their own shit, but that also means that your return is bigger because it's yours. You own it,
Exactly.
but you have to take on the brunt of the marketing. That's where most creative entrepreneurs fall flat. And we're all trying to constantly hack our code how to reach the audiences, because if you go with the opinion of someone's going to find me, then that means someone's going to also control my ride. But if you double down on yourself and build your own project, that's ultimately like having independence, and that's financially, creatively, lifestyle,
You're getting
audience-wise.
high.
I'm always high. I've been high. Anyway, that's cool, man.
I'm good.
You don't
Yeah,
smoke, right?
congrats.
I won't get
Are you
high.
feeling high?
It's going to be a waste of weed.
Do
I
you
told
feel
you
high?
I can't get high.
Yeah.
Like I've done like weed.
We've heard that before.
but I've not done edibles. But I just can't get high. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing that I feel like I'm really missing out on, because you guys are the disciplined stoners,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I'm not even a stoner.
But that's okay. Not everyone we've had on the show is a
But
stoner.
you're disciplined.
Yeah, you
I'm
got.
disciplined.
How
Yeah.
often do you visit open mics and shows in the city?
Once in 4 months from school. Right now, yeah. But when I was
No, when we met you.
6 days a week.
Yeah, dude, you were in it. That's what I liked seeing that about you a lot. That was awesome. Not a lot of people are willing to. It's getting to the fucking places.
Oh my God,
And it
it's
was
so
fucking
gritty.
winter. It was so shit.
Yeah.
And like we had a good attitude about winter last year, and we just loved it and embraced it. This last year it was like, oh.
We're not like you.
Yeah,
We
because
don't
you
like
got a
the
lot of
snow.
sunshine up front, so we need to catch up on the sunshine because we had to deal with some shit like coldness. So now we got to get out of here and go to sunshine. But honestly, that's doing stand-up rooms. Getting there was so tough, but once you were there, you're so happy.
Yes.
It was a room full of joy. It was a room full of rambunctious, silly kids.
Totally.
Who are fucking all geeks about making each other laugh. That was really nice feeling.
Totally, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good community.
And shout out the restaurants that like allow people to just do stand-up shows in them. That like makes no sense to do that. Like all the restaurants in Kensington Market pretty much like, yeah, you can set up like an amp and a mic and just like say things to people and hope that people come and buy food. And I did. I made a fucking mission to spend money
good.
in all those places, just because like that place in Kensington with the octopus, and it was.
What was that?
I never would have tried that unless it was not for that show. I love that.
Have you ever had any STDs?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
How about you?
You?
None that you know of?
I just thought I'm just thinking of STDs the whole time you were talking.
No.
Sorry.
Why? What triggered that?
I don't know. I was
Octopus?
like, I don't know.
Oh,
some-
being in the scene.
No,
Did you get an STD from
restaurants.
being in the scene?
Restaurants.
Restaurants have STDs?
Okay, I'll tell you how my brain worked when you said. So you're
Yeah, go
talking
for
about
it.
restaurants, and there's this restaurant called Film Cafe. I don't know if you guys have been there. They
Nope.
don't do open mics anymore there because of a problem. Some comedian, he said something kind of riled up, so they kind of shut down the whole open mic. Somebody complained.
Politically correct situation?
Yeah,
It happens.
it happens. So that guy has syphilis. So. Yeah, yes.
Well, solve that riddle. And
I think that's
great.
Is that a curable one?
No, forever,
Oh fuck.
forever.
What does that mean? What does that entail?
That means they're gonna die with it.
No. No, I mean, like, what does syphilis even mean? Like, I don't know. What's the flare up? What does it look like? It's like herpes?
Ooh, you're gonna have a lot of spots and scars and shit. In your, yeah, in your cock. Ooh, disgusting. You cannot have sex. It's going to be disgusting. Guys, don't get syphilis.
Fuck, dude.
Okay.
Don't have sex with people with syphilis, I guess.
Yeah.
Just use protection.
Use protection, like Ellevan and Winnie.
Yeah, well, we've been together for 14 years and don't stray outside.
Yeah, you can't use us as protection. We're doing our own thing, dude. You can't just fucking use us as sexual protection.
Yeah.
One more and have a threesome, just like
us.
us.
Gotta have one.
It's such a good song.
Yeah. It's my favorite song, Short Game.
Thanks, bro.
It makes a lot of sense to the lyrics.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't need a good girl till you need a bad one. Or you need a bad girl till you need a good girl. I forgot the lyrics.
I know, but that one,
yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
You don't want a good girl until you need one. And you don't want a bad girl till you see one.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
You know, it's true. It's like, you're like, I need this good girl. And then it's like, oh, and so you really want her. And then you get her. And then you look at like a fucking naughty girl. And you're like, oh,
whoa,
didn't realize
totally
that
understand.
was, yeah. You know,
such a
stop watching this and go listen to Short Game for a commercial break, a 3-minute commercial break.
We'll put it in right here. And welcome back. That was a good idea, Wayne.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing it up and thanks for loving it.
Thank you.
Shout out Future Magic and Craig Smart.
Yeah, they're great too.
Craig's awesome.
I love the vocals.
Yeah. So fun. He's a melody machine, Craig Smart.
So if you if a billionaire came to you, it doesn't need to be a billionaire, it could be a millionaire.
A billionaire.
A millionaire came to you and said, I'm going to give you like $500,000 to make your own like one season series. Comedy, half an hour comedy type thing. Do you have a story ready to go?
I have a beautiful, very very unique thing. Like it's very.
You have a screenplay?
Yeah.
For you to star in?
Yeah.
And you have a music composer already on deck?
Yeah, it's known as name of the series is known as Harry's Hostel.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that's fun.
Yeah, it's very unique. It's happening in a different world. So in this show, it's going to be filmed in America, and in that it's shown as America's a third world country.
Oh.
And getting to Canada is like the biggest dream. So it.
Yes, I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So like weed is legal and weed is illegal here, and so people have to go through a lot of stuff to get weed. But that's not this is just one fragment or a little thread of the multiverse of Nebin. It's going to be the Nebin's like multiverse or something. There's going to be a lot of different characters, and there's going to be like small movies. There's going to be some animations. There's going to be like all kinds of shit.
Very fun. That's what's up. That's what you must
Love
do.
that. Yeah.
That's what you must build.
Sorry, but the synopsis of the show.
Back to the show.
Yeah. So the synopsis of the show is because like I might forget it,
Go.
So if you go on, look at me, man. Like I'm the boss.
No, go.
No. So the synopsis is a bunch of like okay, this is gonna sound very high schoolers. So it's gonna be a bunch of high school.
Have you read Twilight?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
High school's good.
High school's great. So this is like a year after high school. So like it's only happening in this universe called like pre-college. So you're gonna spend 2 years of your life in a hostel with all of your roommates and everything. You guys won't have your own room. You'll all live in a dormitory with like 80 people. You'll have like one bathroom. And you have very rigid timetables. Like there will be class from 8 to 4, and then you come out, and then you need to have like tea, coffee, and shit in 30 minutes, and then you have to study, and then you gotta pray, and then you gotta play from 5:30 to 6:30. Like, it's
How
gonna
will
be...
anything happen in the series if everyone's doing?
Exactly. So it's going to be a show like Seinfeld. It's going to be about nothing, and it's going to be so funny because there's a lot of material there. And that's the creative challenge. When somebody pisses out, it's like, what? This sounds very...
No, Community was like that. Like,
Yeah.
it was the
Yeah,
same
you could
setting.
have, it'd be cool.
And
It'd
the
be cool.
variants that
'Cause
happen
people are
Exactly.
sneaking
based
around.
on what's
This show is-
happening. Yeah,
This
there's
show
love
is
interest.
it's going to be very similar to
Will there be
Community.
people fucking?
Sex?
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm there.
Because people love sex.
Yeah, there's going to be nudity.
Will there
sex.
be drugs?
Nudity, sex.
Drugs? Yes, there's actually...
gotta be
No,
drugs.
it's going to be...
Gotta be
There's going to be
drugs.
crime in this. So
No
these-
crime.
Can I play a teacher?
No, there are some...
Can she play a teacher?
Yeah.
Because in
you
my
could play
special,
it.
did you watch
Yeah.
my special
There are a lot of
yet?
teachers.
She's a teacher in my special.
Wow.
Did you see my special?
No.
What the fuck? We dropped it on this channel. Bro.
I know, I saw it. I mean, I saw the link,
It's,
but I
it's
would
an hour. It's okay.
And also, I was working.
Were you?
The past 3 days.
So what do you do? Do you want to talk about that? You don't have to talk.
No, man, it's very embarrassing. I could
Okay,
say
it's okay.
I'm a cum cleaner in a restaurant. I'm a cum cleaner in a hotel.
Oh boy.
So
okay.
yeah, but
Listen,
that's life.
That's life. People are doing that.
Sometimes
stuff.
you gotta
in the
clean some
next
cum.
life.
Sometimes you gotta clean some cum.
Yeah.
God
I
bless
really
us.
love this episode because we've been having on some really like
Serious.
really like just more down to business
Yes.
in the cannabis industry.
Yeah. This has
guests
been
on.
such a fun
And
ride.
yeah, you're
I'm an industrial expert.
okay. Let's go.
Yeah, we know.
I could
Go right now.
decipher the
Yeah.
Paleon thing of this.
The what?
The Paleon thing.
Uh-huh.
That's a term, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
Go for it.
Say, okay, so you should eat this before going to sleep every day. Like,
That's it? Just before you go to sleep?
No, what's the description? What's the description?
okay, this is it's great. Okay, trust me. Trust me, you'll be fucking like a you won't have any ED. Energy deficiency. Like just saying.
Okay.
Okay. This is there's maple leaf in it.
Is there?
No,
Okay.
that's just the packaging
but-
sticker.
okay. This is okay. It can last between 6 to 12 hours. Like you would last in bed for.
You could. That's not a wrong statement.
If you could already
potentially.
do that, you can
If
do
you
that.
could.
Or like just be last in bed, be in bed. It could be the same
Yeah.
thing.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, sleep.
What are the terps like? What's the flavor
Okay.
like?
It's the flavor is grapey.
Red grape or
Purple
yellow
grape.
grape?
The ones
Green
you get
grape?
cheap for at Fresco.
Oh, I don't ever get
We don't know about those grapes.
it. Are they good?
Doesn't exist. Like, okay, this tastes like
Doesn't
to be exactly.
How?
Let me think. Let me hold a wine like this, like a douche. Ah, yeah, it tastes like a gummy.
Yeah. Okay.
Dope.
Yeah,
Um,
with sprinkled sugar.
Yeah.
It's a sugary thing. I
Are
love
you
it.
feeling anything?
Nothing. Told you. Give me one more.
Yeah,
ahead.
that whole package is yours. That's
Oh,
just
right.
for you. Just-
Free. Look, they're not charging this. This is free. If they do, I'll put a dirty comment on.
It's not. It's our gift to you.
You're outrageous. So good.
He doesn't have to pay for it,
if you,
everyone.
if you guys want free shit, be on their podcast. I could take this. glass too.
not everyone could get on this podcast.
Yeah, it's true. Very
Yeah.
special.
I'm taking this
event.
glass too.
You're
Yeah.
you're
We fuck with you.
persuasive.
Yeah.
Like barely though. We just like them. It's funny.
No, you're like
That's embarrassing.
you bug people until they do what you want.
I have bed bugs.
No,
No, you
you
don't.
don't. Shut
You
the
really?
fuck up. I would be so mad at you.
I have a pet bug, a pet bed bug.
We had bed bugs once, and
It is not
I've
funny.
never had bed bugs. I only heard it in movies. Like, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing I know of bed bugs. I've never seen them, and I don't like them.
What's your favorite comedy movie? It's not our fault if you all of a sudden get super
Yeah, you're
high
gonna
at
get
some
high.
point today.
Is that 10 whole package?
Yeah,
If
the whole
that's the
package
case,
is
you
so-
gotta call Tyler, okay? He's my homie. Anyway, what's my favorite comedy movie?
Yeah.
I think Borat.
Yes,
man.
me too. I
Borat
love that.
is very funny, yeah. I think
So
Big
good.
Lebowski.
Nice.
OG
Dude or
movie.
dudette?
Would you do like a Borat style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that, but it's kind of like hacky. It's been there, done that.
Yeah,
so
you
I
can't
probably,
do it now.
It's just
Yeah.
like I could do that
You
maybe
could do a
20
live
years.
thing.
Yeah. I can play another character. Like I could make up this like I call like a low testosterone or something.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, not do Borat specifically. Would
I
you?
get it.
Would you like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm smart. I'm smart.
Okay, let's hit the street and do some content.
Yeah. Would you?
Of course.
Oh, so podcast is done?
Still what I do.
No.
Pretty
Can
much.
you make it longer so I can get more free shit?
That's it. That's all you're getting.
What's the one thing you want to tell the people? Send
Thank
them a
you for
message.
listening till now. I hope I made you at least laugh or even smile. That's all I want to do. And also give me money.
Where can they find you, or where should they look for you?
Nebin frickin' Francis at Instagram. If you look at the likes, not a lot of people like their posts. So
I think this has been the silliest guest we've had, and I want to thank you for
you
that.
can find my name in the number of likes because it's going to be under 10.
Roasting us at the end of our podcast.
Yeah, but this is good shit. And I'm not even high at all. I haven't been high, but this is good shit. Because they're telling it. So buy this. I love
well,
it.
no,
No,
we're not.
we're
we
not
just got
promoting
that
anyone.
specifically
No,
for
to be
you.
honest, it's good. And I do want to know. I feel very sad. Somebody, these guys like talk about like, oh, the chocolate eclair fusion, blah blah blah, and you talk about these different flavors, and there are people commenting. So it's great that you guys are actually, like, you love something, right? You
Yeah.
guys love this,
Yeah.
and you guys are finding people who love it too.
Yeah.
And you're all like coming together. So in your lives, you would be discussing it with other people. And I do want to understand this, and I do want to join this, and I find it amazing. But just that
Awesome.
I'm very sad that I can't get high.
Yeah.
It's okay, yeah. Well, sometimes the receptors in your brain take time to start identifying it. We should ask these questions to people smarter than us. This is how we end up with those questions. So
Yeah.
we'll dock that for us. But yeah, man, there's a lot to cannabis that is to be enjoyed. I'm sure there might even be some topical creams that like may work too. Like it may be something with THC specifically, but the stuff that you're saying that we always discuss are called terpenes. And yeah, and they kind of tell the THC where to go and how to affect your brain. So like say the THC is the fuel, and then the terpenes is like the steering wheel in the car. Like it's like where to go. And maybe you just haven't come in contact with the right like terpene profile as far as like strains go, like for your brain specifically.
I think I'm
So-
in the low profile.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like to keep it low profile.
Yeah.
Like a hat with the stiff part in the
Yeah.
front.
That's why I don't have a Facebook profile.
Yeah, you don't do that?
No,
Facebook
you're
is
too
bad.
young for
Stay out of
that.
Facebook, bro.
Facebook is bad. It's evil. It's where all the like anti-vaccine moms and uncle vaccine moms. Yeah, people thought I was going to be political. Got you. That was a bad joke, but
Okay.
I guess I'm uncle.
I was like,
Yeah, I do like to mind fuck people. Some of I'm working on this very new joke. It's been mind fucking people all over Ontario. I'm just saying.
What is it? Can you share it? Okay.
You have to be there, kind of thing. It's going to mind fuck you. So it's like I start with a thread and I go to 100 different topics, and then I kind of back them all down with the silliest punchline. So it's a
That
very
sounds cool.
yeah. It's like I'm proud of that joke.
Cool.
Yeah,
So you wrote it,
I wrote it.
and then you're gonna go
Yeah,
execute.
and it's going to be Like I don't write. I have wrote like maybe 6 jokes in my whole life, like 6 or 7 jokes, and I'm doing and I'm doing that, and I'm going to be on a taping.
I know.
Like 24th. So
yeah,
Awesome.
that'll be before this comes
Yeah.
out. This comes out after your taping, but congratulations!
Congratulations.
You've done your taping.
Guys, go check out his
Future
taping.
Nebin
Yeah.
has done his taping.
Awesome.
Nice work.
and like if I do well, I could be on the Paradise Theater. Like it's a theater, and that means I always want to do sets in theaters. So that's
That's
how
it.
I write my jokes. So
Theater
I-
shows are excellent.
Excellent, because like
Perfect.
again, like I'm not a huge fan of crowd work. I think it's kind of hacky. No offense to people out there, because like everybody has been. Are you guys dating? Are you guys dating? Are you guys fucking? How many? How many years? How many? Oh damn, that's a lot of years.
Hey,
oh, that's
listen.
many. That's the
Fuck.
yeah.
That's how you start, okay? If you're a comedian out there and that's what you're doing, it's okay.
It's okay. I'm just kidding.
But he brings a good point to be a little bit more original.
Absolutely,
Hey guys,
100%.
I'm single. I'm single. You know. Oh,
Yeah.
there's no more.
No, you had them
It's
now.
empty now.
Oh.
We gotta end the
What is
episode.
this?
Don't eat that. We gotta end before he eats it.
Okay.
Guys,
Don't
thanks
eat
for
that.
tuning in. We'll put the link for Nebin's Instagram in the description.
And
I'm not gonna read
subscribe.
anything today. This is too silly. And
Yeah.
I feel like a loosey goosey, like moosey. You know. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon. Yeah, watch the special. Love yourself and your neighbor. Masturbate as frequently as you need to, and shop for yourself and get yourself some new clothes. I guess it's gonna be fall soon.
Okay.
And please they're desperate for likes, so please.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
give us
us.
some like.
Please, we need it.
We need the likes.
We need
Yeah.
it. And if you
Ellevan would drink his own piss if you guys get 100 likes on this video.
no,
dude.
100%.
Do it.
no.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
there's
Drink your own
There's
piss.
no way to prove it's gonna be.
No, I will
my
be
own
there.
piss.
Fuck that.
Yes.
Absolutely
Ellevan would
not.
drink his
100%.
own
Let's
urine
make it
if
apple
he gets
juice.
100
We'll
likes.
just
on
make
it.
it apple juice.
100% no.
No, yes.
Like this video because you like our content. not
Nebin's gonna
because-
drink my piss if we get 100.
Yeah, if you guys get
views.
200 likes, I will
200
drink
likes.
Ellevan's piss. I'll come all the way from Kitchener, spend $40 on Go Bus. I'll eat a lunch from Tim Hortons for $9, and I'll come and drink his piss for free on camera. 200 likes. Give me 200 likes. This is a shout out to all the comedians in Toronto, to every citizen in Toronto. 200 likes, and I'll drink Ellevan's piss,
Yeah, you heard it here, folks.
and I'll clean his bathroom.
That would be amazing. We'd appreciate the help. That's what comedy's all about, folks. Be fucking outrageous. Be
you just
yourself.
let it hit your
So
body,
good,
you
man.
know?
Well
It's
done.
good. As long as it's making you feel something, I think it's good.
It's good. Okay, love you guys. Be well.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I feel calm now. Like I feel like I can give everybody a hug. You know, like I'm calm now. Everything is good. I can open up, be vulnerable.
That was awesome. So fun.
Discipline stoners. The gateway drug to mindfulness.
Gateway drug to mindfulness. Let's roll one up and take a hit. Gateway drug to mindfulness. Let's roll one up and take a hit. Gateway drug to mindfulness.
Hey, wait!
Roll one up and take a hit.
We got a new thing.
Oh, right. We need to tell you about our new thing.
Support the show now on Patreon.